Hey Austin, how's it going? How's things? Doing alright, Austin, doing alright. Thanks for asking. A bit late to be playing, but might as well try it before the ground freezes. I do still have a New Holland combine, yes. I won't be seeing that out for a brave while. Hey model, how's it going? Hey Matthew, how's things? And welcome to the stream. Yeah, things are pretty slow on the farm since we're heading into winter, so not a lot to do. Ah, no problem, Matthew, no problem. Yeah, it's the only downside to running seasons is when it comes to the winter, there's nothing really to do. Round and round and round and round. Volunteer down. Don't think so. Well, I think there might be some versions of it released, not the one that I use. Well, there might be other versions of it somewhere, but I'm not too sure. As I always say, if I hadn't made the map, I would have released it, but I'm not the original creator of the map, so it's not my right to release it. Oh yeah, I've hit the 6,000 hours of gameplay on FS19. Just past the 6,000 hours of total gaming on FS19. Yeah, it's not my version. Just wait for when Metal Groove Extended's released. You'll love that. Alright, big harvest to do. I just finished the harvest on here yesterday, the day before. Yeah, we're currently on day 1 of winter on this Steve, and I just want to see if I get this field plowed before it becomes frozen, and I can't plow it. Give it a bit of time in the spring. I'm worried about field 17, I think it was sown a bit too early. There might be a bit of damage if it freezes over. I don't think I've ever played Dalton Valley. I don't think I have. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, and just for the testers to test on at the moment. Not with Giants, it's just with the testers. But yeah, I've played on it, and yeah, it is a lot bigger than the original Metal Groove. A lot bigger. Goats. Never done goats in FF. I can't believe it didn't put the GPS on any of these. Can't believe it didn't fit on the GPS. Maybe 2 fields to plant in spring, hopefully. This one and 36 I believe. Gonna be busy then on the map then. You're gonna be full out then. I've been obsessed with Arma 3 at the moment. Had a lot more Arma 3 these days. This could do with the maintenance done on that as well. This is Oakfield's Army Agency Edition, or Edit. Yep, Farming Agency Edit, which means it runs Precision Farming, Seasons, Draw, Add-On, Mint, Flurry Mod, and Maze Plus all runs on the map. Which very few maps actually can run everything on. Usually if you run everything on, it will screw up. That's so far so good. Just about to run 24 hours on the fin. And we hit the 6,004 hours played on FS19. Definitely getting colder now in this month. Winter's coming. I don't really run seasons very often, but I do enjoy seasons. Does anyone know if you've started a save game on a seasons geo, can you swap it out for another one? Will it affect the game or the save, or I don't know. Well, I'm hoping they've changed a lot in 23. But as always with chance, I'm not holding my breath for massive game change and stuff. The one thing I'd like to see in FS22 would be being able to get stuck in the field of mud. Telling you. If they did that, that'd be a game changer. I wouldn't get your hopes up too much, and I wouldn't pay any attention to any of the pre-game launch stuff, because, well, I haven't got a good track history in that area. Not actual game footage, blah blah blah. the game has to change and the community has to change. The Facebook stuff and all those groups have to change because it's just full of private mod this, private mod that. It's just the community in general has to change. In my opinion. As I always says, they need to take a leaf out of spin tires. But yeah, the main thing in FS is the community has just went to shit. It really has. That's why I never post in any other community, any other Facebook pages or anything like that, because it's just full of I just give up on those types of groups. It takes all the fun out of it. If they had like 10% of the drawing 3 and out of spin tires, that would be, oh. I just want it to be if you're drawing series and you're drawing through the same gate for maybe 20 loads and it's wet, and you just sit, every time you drive through the tracks get deeper and a bit deeper and a bit smooth. But we'll be asking a lot for Giants to do that one. If I had the same community as it was in FS13, it would be in a better place. But hey. Three degrees temperature, 3 degrees ground temperature. Definitely getting colder. Might get this field plowed before it starts to freeze over. Yeah, I don't know what to do because 6 days of winter is kind of, I don't know what to do. It's not really much you can do in FPS in the winter. It's a weather forecast, like. Gonna get down to minus. Still 3 degrees. We have to hit -1, I think. I need to take this down to the dealers and get it serviced because she's starting to get a wee bit underpowered. colder again. I do have to say, I do enjoy playing with that Precision's DLC, Precision Farming DLC. I do like that. I haven't even got grain to sell because I've sold it already at a high price. Yeah, it's not going to be a lot to do in winter. $11 o'clock. Oh, that fresh cut grass coming through the window. Lovely. Yeah, just that dairy farmer beside me just started cutting for a second cut, which I love that smell. Fresh cut grass. Love it. What am I still leasing that's costing that much? I got a buck. Another. Probably gonna need to feed the animals, feed the coos, whenever I finish this. At least it should get most of this filling out before it freezes over, which is save a lot of time in spring. Does the weeds die off? Nope. Weeds everywhere. Weeds everywhere. .0 degrees temperature in the air and 2 degrees soil. Getting close to the point where I won't be able to fly anymore. .49 in the morning. I plan. Beep, 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 beep. Just a bit there. Beep, 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 beep. Caleb's. Oh, shit, yep. Get around the way. It's too big. I haven't stopped watching Clarkson's farm. Keep watching it nearly every night. I'm gonna love it. I think I'd rather watch it than the Grand Tour. I watched it all as soon as it came out. I loved Clarkson's tram lines. Any contracts dealing done? Fertilizer. On at this time of year? Yeah, right. Fertilizing field 40. I take that job on. Bit more money coming in. And the new tram lines, 1 second. Your question, can you do tram lines in FS19? Here is the answer. Good. Oh, you did, Matthew, you did? Not the best looking tram lines in the world, but PTSD. I always do them wrong, so I always do the tram lines some way I do them wrong. That's why those tram lines there was done by Courseplay, not me. I always screw it up somewhere or other. Right. Contract and full quarter. Even though spring and winter's a bit unrealistic. Yeah. Need to make some more money. Pay off this bloody brood of a thing. I saw this sprayer at the local dealership and gotta have that. I think this is how you get up the third organ. It is, I think. Where's this? Nope, wrong one. Whoopsie. Wrong gate. 340's the next one. I think. It is. Yeet. Gotta really make 1 second. Need to make a. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. I need to make an auto course to 340. Make things a bit handier. Right. I can't use auto course in this. Oh, well. I'll do it next time. Yeah, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Get this worker set up on a course. No, I can't use course play. Can't use course play on this. Alright. Change of plan. Put him on a hard worker. And I'll do the contract. Forgot this sprayer doesn't like course play. Well, I hope everyone's having a good Thursday so far. Why aren't you spraying? Come on. Spray it. I'm supposed to do a contract with it one. Let me spray. Eh. Well done, that's perfect. That's better now. Now we're doing something. Panels. That's it. The other bits I missed, so not all of it. Ah well, it's only cover crop at the end of the day. Not really that important. Okay, Gareth, how's it going? How's things?
Hello.
Alright. Alright. What do you mean Gareth missing bits? I don't miss bits. I am farming precision, you know.
I give you a review.
About tram lines.
Huh?
Gareth can't do tram lines either, like. Yeah. So what you're saying, Gareth, is Lamborghini suits me then? I'm role-playing Clarkson, that's what it is. See?
Any kind of an excuse. first time back in France. A month ago.
I am, yeah. Not that I'm going off FS, but I've been playing a shit ton of Arma
Oh, right.
in Vietnam, you know. I'm feeling a bit. Trying to learn how to fly a helicopter, which hasn't technically went as well as I was expecting, but yeah. Only crashed like 12 views last night.
Ah, well. No.
You play much on the other map, Gareth, yet? My hands are fucking cut the ribbons doing hedges today. My hands are like, someone just tried to fucking stab me.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
How are you getting on?
Alright.
Boy.
What were you asking me there, Jonathan?
What?
What were you asking me there?
Wasn't asking you anything? What? I was saying that I'm role-playing Clarkson, so...
Yeah, but after flying back in the screen.
Did you, other map? You tried it yet?
Not yet.
Get him early access. You get him early access to a map and doesn't even fucking play.
I can't be bothered to go through all the mods to, that many mods. It's not handy deactivating all the ones you need to deactivate.
If he says it's too big, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Great, that's all we need to find out. He doesn't know his left from his right. I would love to be fucking like Caleb and telling Clarkson what to do, yes.
He's
So-
well paid, like.
So whenever he had the bright idea of using 1,000-gallon slow ticker to spray water, I was expecting to do the whole thing.
Oh, Lord.
Do you know what I played last night? Do I download the free demo of? Lawnmower Simulator. I was cutting first cut last night. It's not as bad as I was expecting it to be, you know.
Lord.
The grass textures are better than the effects.
I mean, I'm not surprised, I won't lie.
What was it Giants used? Was it software to make their cloud texture look even better than what it was? See, they're landy here, really? From what I saw at 22, the hat looks good. Here, Chip Prick, are you still here?
Me?
Yeah, like he knows his name. Does Bruce have two Massey's new ones?
Callan Bruce?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Watching the video the other night and one was mowing and one was drawing in.
That's with him, Mum.
When did they add course led in Mod?
Ages ago.
That was the last time I was on.
I still haven't found out what mod it screws up my Motherboard extended save. I don't know what it does. Contractor fucks it up. This is my first full season on FS19 in about a year.
I can't talk, I probably haven't done any.
And I haven't had to add scar to anything. Not all myself.
Good, because I'm never around to give you any answers like. I watch like the odd stream now and again, but
Kind of worrying me that Build 17 says it's ready to harvest and it's only second day of winter. Kind of worrying me a bit. I'm sure it'll be grand, I'm sure it'll be grand.
Good.
yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? I could lose my £200,000 potential profit. Nothing to me, like, multi-millionaire here.
I like how Jeremy only made £144.
You had have listened to Caleb and you would have done hay instead of the sheep, you would have had a bit more money. But
I think they're doing hay this year.
I love this tram line. And the fact he said he didn't cut. Caleb's like, people on the road can see it. That's where you're wrong. I didn't cut the hedges at the end of that route, at the end of that foot. They can't see it. The harvest was good, I have to say. I like the harvest one.
I'm trying to reverse it to the
The best part was ever is that the dry waller switch seats for the driver. You just keep her stay. Yep, I am. He didn't do that bad drawing the green.
His mullet has to be the rarest one I've ever seen.
Hmm?
Gerald's mullet.
That was fucking Caleb's fucking perm.
At least it's tiny looking. You see Gerald and everybody go back after the whole, they get disappeared during poker.
He's the kind of person that doesn't give a fuck as the age of him doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, but he comes back, right? And it literally looks as if he's been trying to cut it, half blunt garden shears, and it's like
Probably did.
or sheep shears, and he sort of. But the fact that he's only done the top and sides and just left the back.
I think I'd rather watch an episode of that than the Grand Tour.
No, the Grand Tour's hard to beat all the same.
It's hard to beat, but I think the farm one is a bit more. I would love to have seen like fucking like Hamster and May turning up.
Yeah.
Hamster in a quad track and May.
I'd love to see them doing another tractor episode of the Grand Tour. I think,
Yeah, they've got the land now. So.
because it'd be interesting to see, like Jeremy will do a half decent job this time.
The Grand Tour visits quite.
Yeah.
What's the name of it again? Italy Squad.
Yeah.
At the end, they could blow his house up again. On the Zoom call with the red tractor, and he's like, "This is where the spray is." No, that's a Lancia. Collect that 24,000, thank you. just call again if you want your full spread again.
I don't think they'll be calling you in again after the job you've done.
Perfect job on a mighty fent.
He sprayed Roundup in his growing field of wheat.
He didn't specify what he wanted to spray, he just said he just wanted to spray. Yeah. What? One hell of a fucking bump there, not to. I'll take the digger out and level up it.
Jeremy getting the one lower, the one bulker, thinking that I'll take all the barley away.
Right, thanks for that, cheers. No, this is all yours, 48, what? It's the part where you got the snow plow on to do the scrape out the sheep bit and drove up straight into the roof. I thought a snowplow was gonna do that. I'll never know, like. But... Good to see he got. It's good to see he got his Bentley back.
It's the fact he has a telehandler, but he decides to use the tractor instead.
Because there's a Lambo. You get it done quicker in a Lambo. You know?
He was saying about the soil erosion and all that there, and in about 100 years' time, his soil will be worthless. But his problem is,
He won't be there in 100 years.
no, but it's not that. It's because the only livestock he has is just, the sheep, and they're only in the shed for no more than like a month and a half. Like his problem is he has no, he has no dung. Like his fields are only getting artificial fertilizer pretty much.
What he needs is a good dose of shit.
What he needs is someone and putting a spreader load of dung to the acre, like, and just plaster it on as heavy as they can, and plough it in every year and get. Not only will he save himself a mountain of money in fertilizer, he also, like, the soil will be far more fertile, it'll be far better structure, it'll be full of worms.
Yeah, Farmer Phil can't keep a fucking mud guard on a fucking Massey these days, man.
Oh Lord
His
God.
6499 absolutely hates his mud guards.
It was the other one it lost a while back, and now it seems to lose the driver's one. Just take them off.
No, then it's ugly looking.
Then get it up to Alistair Cook and he'll weld the fuckers on.
No, I'd say the brake, the frames keep break. There.
Yeah. Get an Alistair with about good fucking 3-inch stick box section. Those computers and those fucking Massies looks well outdated, don't they? Like, this looks so fucking.
Not sure how old.
I know, but it just looks now that they're just. Didn't see the guy.
Compared to the Mint one, like,
Did you see the new Chrome Shield more?
That'd be massive.
Yeah.
The one that does double. Look alright, but
they've been about a brave while.
I'm not too keen on these fucking. Was it Tancoon?
Yeah.
The trailed one.
Looks like a bit of a fucking lava.
I'm guessing they don't have conditioners in them.
Pass.
Anko.
Yeah.
I don't have much I need to do.
They're shear bars.
So that's all Tom Perm does more is a pretty much a shear bar, like.
Suppose it all depends. I suppose it all depends on what you want your graphs to be done.
Isn't much the same as ours, only 10 foot.
The only good thing about the ones without conditioners is it gives you a bit more time as on the ground to play with. It's not getting beat up by the conditioners, so it gives it a bit more time on the ground.
I mean, you're
Here we go.
if you have a tether, there's little point having more in conditioner, pretty much, right? So like Tom must have tether, so there's no like them having that 10-foot non-condition is perfect because they ted the grass anyway.
The only problem with the TED and there's no real harvesters. They're getting close, but one that can operate with the TED grass. You can lift them, but it's not the ideal.
Especially not in a heavy wide stuff like.
That there one that John Farmflex showed the FR with the chrome header. I was like, yeah. Pure FS spec there, like. I was going through my like old like, where was it on YouTube? Your watch later or your saved one.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I used to watch Farmer Phil whenever he did FS. I didn't realize I ever watched him when he got. Yeah. He was demonstrating how to use course play to buck break a pit.
Oh right.
I didn't realize that I'd even watched him whenever he was doing FS. Didn't even. There's another thing, Clarkson's farm, they don't really plough, they just basically direct seed. That wouldn't help the soil either. Can't be a good out plough, you know, get a rip.
It's actually better for the soil because it doesn't disturb everything, but for your dung, you know, like it just because they're not spreading dung and stuff like that, they don't need to turn the soil over to get that, you know, because they're spreading dung and they'd be ploughing.
Oh, I got 24 hours on the fence. Woohoo!
So I was put on that now.
I'm past my 6,000 hours, by the way, lad.
You're a sad bastard.
6,004 hours on FS.
I'll be back in like 2 months.
I'm enjoying this map. Once I got course play and auto drive nailed up, we're good. Honestly. The mighty fence here. 1, 2, 3. I have 5 fence. He's travelled a whopping 407 kilometers.
So all his farm, he bought a brand new couldn't hay ball, right? No,
A
listen,
hay
right?
ball?
A hay ball, right?
Oh, geez.
Because, well, he wanted, you know, the lily tethers you can get that have the thing back for rolling up for the conventional baler. Well, he couldn't get one of them because Lely stopped making them or something. but anyway, so he bought
Buy a
this.
second hand.
He bought. That's I was thinking like, why wouldn't you just buy one second hand? But he bought this Kuhn hay bob then, 2-rotor, $4 to give for it.
What?
$4 he
Fucking
give
cracked
for a
in the
hay
head, is he?
Right.
Wouldn't pay any more than a couple £100 for one of those, like.
You can get a new 6-rotor tether for like 10. You get a second hand one for about the price he paid for that hay bob.
Get a second hand hay bob for about a couple £100, like, or a small
You could
favour.
probably pull one out of the hedge and ask the fella that owned it, could you take it away? And he'd say fine.
Matthew,
I'm
you're
sure
missing out there. You could have pulled one out of the hedge and sold it for £4.
I'm sure he could have bought.
We
a
have
second,
one.
You're missing out.
I'm sure he probably could have bought one second hand the same as what he's got.
Matthew, pull her out of the hedge and give her a couple of coats of spray rattle can and £4 is yours.
It's actually good enough condition. He actually used it.
His is a fancy one. He can.
Oh,
he
for
can
fuck's sake.
He can row 20 foot with it.
Hey Mark, how's it going?
How can you
Every
roll
time
a
you
20
say,
foot
every
car
time,
in a hedge?
every time you say Ollie Farm, I just cringe.
No, because he can change some cog in or that both.
Of course you can. Of course Ollie can change it. He has to be
Oh,
fucking
you keep
special.
bringing it in one direction, like.
So he can push it all to the left hand side and leaves it
Like a merger.
So basically, it's like a single rotor rake, but with 2 smaller rotors.
It's a merger. It's an old merger.
Still.
But then, and then he goes. We used to pay $2,000 to get our hay made. $2,000 in testing costs.
Who the hell was he fucking paying?
I'm just like, what the actual fuck?
They must just see him coming a mile off
That
and
man's
go.
not well.
The guy saw him coming up to buy the hay bob and he changed it from 400 to 4,000.
As far as I know, they don't get their silage tested. But like, if they're
£2,000.
five days his hay was lying and he was testing it every day, right? Well, it's only 10 acres. Like, it's not as if it's taking,
That's why the guy contracting him, Gareth, drives a Bentley Continental.
Yeah. Usher's contactor got a brand new 7720 and it's massive.
That's why. He's making a fucking
All
fortune.
just from Ollie's work.
Probably.
Is that all? He's like another fucking iFarm, WeFarm. He just seems to spend money, doesn't he?
But he was like, oh, I was watching Clarkson's farm and it was like, I found, like, the way Clarkson was like, there's no money in farm, because he only made £144 off of his his crops, and always like, there's no money in this, you have to do it because you enjoy it, and I'm like, well, every time you do a video, you're always talking about,
hemorrhaging money.
he's always talking about how his farm's a business. He never talks about it as if,
By the way, he buys stuff. He thinks it's more of a hobby farm than a fucking.
it's definitely a hobby farm, but his man and dad's loaded from horses. They're horsey folk, that's where the money comes from.
Then he goes home and he's like, money, I have some
Ollie's like
money, Clay.
your typical college graduate who has all these big ideas.
Yeah.
That must just hemorrhage fucking money, that farm. I don't watch him, like, but the way you talk about it, he must just hemorrhage fucking money.
Sure, like, they bought the telehandler in one go. Like, they didn't finance the telehandler. They just went down to they demoed the telehandler, right? And then it was like, oh, we want this. Give them like 60 grand for it in one lump sum.
See the part where Clarkson is doing the paperwork, and he's like, I don't want to do paperwork. I'll just pay it. This is gonna. And he's like, you're gonna lose out, and it was like 60,000 or something. Nope, we'll do it. I like the part in the JCB where he's going down the hill, the track machine.
Oh, aye.
Oh shit. Or the part where he fucking hides Caleb's fucking pickup,
Pick up on
then
this.
Caleb drives up, kicks the keys to the Lambo and fucks him into the field.
He was.
Did you see him in London? Did you see him in London? Must be his first motorway he's ever been on.
Trying to sell the wasabi. Oh yeah, £300 a kilogram. He didn't even have what they got, like a tenner or something.
Amazing that that wee bale can wipe out a whole fucking field of fucking rape, like.
I mean, there's probably like millions of the fuckers.
I know, but it's amazing, you know.
See, the problem is they should have been out. They should have. Clarkson did drill the oil seed rape. It was the previous farmer, I think, and then obviously Clarkson didn't know what he was doing. Didn't realise. Oh wait, this field needs spray.
He didn't have a sprayer.
He didn't have a sprayer, right? But Charlie wasn't there to keep an eye on things soon enough, if not. I mean, like Clarkson should have been taken over in August, not in October.
I think it's good the way it shows people that people think it's just a simple case of throw the seed into the ground and take money.
Yeah.
And all those paperwork, all those hoops he has to fucking jump through is fucking. You see the part where you're getting the big deforestation, everyone fucking on social media was saying, oh, you're always wrecking green stuff. See how much wood you got out of that? Yeah, hell.
See the way he was like sitting down, filling out the paperwork for the grant or whatever, for the single foreign payment, right? That there's, well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but that there's simple. See, when it comes to doing your VAT and all that there, that's when the headaches start. Sitting down doing the finances.
I think he did a good job, I have to say.
Oh yeah,
I was expecting going into it, never heard it was going to be done. I was expecting, explosions and but he did it somewhat right though.
It's just a shame there was only 8 episodes. I feel like there could have been a couple, a couple more.
Gareth Clarkson at silage.
Yeah.
Clarkson on the pit. Up in the wee 35 with the buckwheat.
I'll come up and show him how to buck whack.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Men like Gareth, like.
Get king here, look.
Yeah, boy.
How many times you buck rig?
Like, I've done 4 days. 5 days.
Oh, he's got a certificate then to prove it.
The loud weed is back.
I would love to go out and draw grass again.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hold on. Where's the phone? There it is.
%89 death left in the tank. No.
Imagine using that big one.
And this is me being fully realistic, I haven't shared hardly any money on like ish. All my own hard work and okay, there's a couple of workers but I'm still worried about that field 17. That's a big hit about fucking Willers in winter and it's fucked. Bankruptcy.
Release the bale tiller or buy the bale tiller.
Oh, my half a field of carrots might save me. Well, it cost me a fortune on it because the worker decided, the course type worker decided to soak the field twice.
What? What the hell were you using?
The horse in-game one. Oh, pardon. So what the? No, that's not my food. Ah, screw you. That drive mod's pretty cool with the added into the force plate. Not in bad mod, but gonna last bar of maintenance and maintain. Yeah, I was playing Arma and I multiplayer and I'm a noob, I will admit that, and the guy told me to go on the mortar, which I told him I wasn't very good at it, but he says go on it, and I took out a full squad of my own men. I sent four highly explosive rounds on top of the guy that called in the mortar.
I want him, man.
Because I forgot that he was telling me he said where he was, and I thought that was where he wanted them, and yeah, it wasn't yeah. It was his own fault, to put me on. I told him I wasn't any good at it, but about the MF trucking. It was his own fault. Or I took out a whole team and I crashed the Huey. That was another one. I couldn't hear him saying stop whenever I launched the first one. There's no noise of the motor, I couldn't hear nothing, so... The big pent's doing me well. This machine is a nice fuel color. I say Gar's running a couple of deers and a case.
No, I'm running the case and a New Holland actually.
Wall Street.
No, I'm on the northern coast.
Oh, I know, I'm literally just staying on that.
I'm saving up to buy a 6420 John Deere.
You do that, right?
Yeah. Well, I only cheated on the money to buy the cow farm in Northern Coast.
Oh yeah.
I think like $100 grand or something. It was fuck all really. I don't even know if I actually cheated on anyone, to be honest.
I couldn't
Hey,
be
Gareth,
out
welcome to
on
the
my
stream.
own save. I just made one on Northern Coast and just
Yeah.
for the crack of trying to get all beams tractors and stuff.
I just like this map because I know that I can run everything on it and it's not going to fuck up the save. The only thing I want to know is can I switch GEO and seasons without fuck up the save? This was a Northern Ireland one and it's crap.
Shake, do you have it?
Yeah, I can plant anything on any day. Not too bad, Gareth. Yeah, it's whenever you bring up the seasons, here you go into like season away frost resistance. Everything's on high.
Yeah.
Not a very good geo actually. And I can sow from right through the whole year, which is not fucking realistic by any stretch of the imagination in Northern Ireland. If this was a proper Northern Ireland geo, you could sow maybe 2 days. Yeah, I was impressed by Lawnmower Sim, I have to say. But I'm not gonna spend the £14 on it, like, but the demo was. The first job I took at all the flowers and got a fine for it. I thought they were as fancy weeds. I've been watching a couple of guys on Twitch and they're starting to stream. What was it? Power washer simulator or something? Fucking depressing that is.
Oh lord.
Song was as bad as bus simulator though. That I was cornered into fucking playing.
Yeah.
Thank you, James. Greatly appreciate that one. That's taking up space on my fucking hard drive. I uninstalled my summer car again. But not playing it ever again. Never, ever, ever again. I don't know why I even bought fucking that. Wouldn't mind going back on the trucking again, but try out the new DAF, you know?
Alright.
Go scan out what a real truck looks like, you know? I'm telling you, for farm simulators, for all the faults it has, it's always a game I always go back to.
Farm Simulator is just really easy to understand, like.
Just relaxing.
Yeah,
It's
you can
relaxing
just play it
as
without
well.
thinking.
There's no fucker trying to shoot you or rape you or fucking take your gun off you or murder your teammates, you know, it's very stressed.
ETS is the same. ETS is peaceful. Unless you're on Death Road.
If you want really peaceful, go on ATS.
Death Road boils your blood sometimes.
I haven't been on Death Road. Fucking
Hair, we need to get on some nights.
no.
I would have had the DLC.
Boys, my fuck. I still have to buy that DLC.
Would buy it, but I've got too much money going out at the moment.
I would buy it, but I have technically I'm unemployed at the moment, so you know.
What?
I'm waiting to be transferred onto another team in Amazon.
Oh, right. Are you going to be an actual Amazon?
No,
driver,
that fuck no.
Driving around in your Mercedes Sprinter.
Yeah,
being-
they're changing, Garth. They're changing.
What are they?
Do you know how long they thought the Sprinters would last?
10
The
years.
electric one.
5 years. No, all of them petrol, diesel, and electric. They're expecting 5 years. Do you know how long it took them to change to Ford? I'd say about 8 months. And there's not a fucking straight one anywhere in the fleet. I might buy one of those.
So you still have like the same boss, you just be like working on
No,
different
no,
things?
it's different boss, but different company. Because the ones I work for have pulled out of the UK entirely. So.
You love to see it, don't you?
Neither, actually. But that's why Amazon don't have Amazon employees, because then they can just fuck you at any stage they want. Not even the Amazon Prime drivers are Amazon drivers.
No, see, my problem is actually like I spent too much money on food and yeah. Who's that?
SCS need that. I only have a 4x2. I don't think there's that much stuff for it yet, because it's a new fuck.
4x2s deserve to be burnt.
Oh.
So, oh no, sorry, 4x2s are great, sorry, I didn't realise I was speaking out loud there.
You could tell me fucking 18x6 and I wouldn't fucking have a clue what you're talking about, so...
I have to move in. Stab!
What?
This thingy lost connection. Hello.
Wow.
You know, I would think about buying it, but I spent too much money on food lately.
You'd buy it for me, wouldn't you? Good lad.
You're telling.
You
Wait,
buy,
for
you
me
buy,
while you're at the
you
bench,
buy
you
that
can
for
give
me,
me a
Gareth,
call.
and I'll buy you Lawnmower Simulator House up.
or buy the Iberian. Do you have the Iberian DLC
I don't.
weapon? You do.
The new one?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I have it.
You said you did.
I don't have it. That's why I don't play Pro Mods anymore at the moment, 'cause I don't have the fucking DLC. That's it.
How much is Lawnmower DLC? Or the
No.
Lawnmower Simulator?
14 quid.
You may as well buy the Iberia one yourself, it's cheaper. Refund that lawnmower.
That's the demo, I didn't buy it.
That's the demo last week.
The hell, buy it? Fuck off. I'm not that fucking sad, man.
But yet you'd buy me it.
Yeah, 'cause I know you like cutting grass.
I was actually mowing along the Edward, so I was making stripes. Hard to be in height,
You
hard to
sad
be in-
individual.
Was the Caverna More pack released? I actually fairly good.
Got the big deer lit up, so it did.
There goes the case away fast.
No, I was quite enjoying it 'cause the last couple of times there was a real heavy crap on, and yeah, it just it took a real way to cut it.
Right, and the RBS out.
Two stipes and you'd not even two stipes, like a stipe and a half, and you would have the thing full.
Not ideal. Hang on. Head this. Big 740 out in the center about.
I was nearly needing to ring the contact and tell them to ring the triples, like, and the auto swathers.
Couple of bales.
Oh, sir. I'm not even joking yet. There's my garden has not been cut in like 2 years, 3 years, and the crop and that is savage.
Let a few calves into it or something.
That's
Probably
what we
even
used
too
to,
strong for
that's
that.
what we used to do, but because we've a semi-permanent fence up, then we can't do that anymore.
Oh.
2 strands of barbed wire and all the posts in, there's no sheep wire yet. To be continued. But I'm not even joking. There would be 2 or 3 bales on it, maybe more.
I don't know what mod I have on, but it's the one that has. I didn't go through my mods to be honest. The grass mowed down real green, and there's like the in-game mowers count as like conditioner or something.
Oh, that is
Northern
Base
Coast,
Plus, maybe.
yeah.
What map are you on?
Northern Coast, it probably is, yeah.
Probably Maze Plus.
Because it's the Farming Agency version of you.
No, if it's farming agency version, then that'll just be
Standard.
standard probably.
Mm.
How do you know it's farming agency? Because I don't think mine isn't. I don't think. I think
Yeah, it's
mine's
on
just-
Motto.
I think mine's just a standard version.
You'll see it when you're loading it anyway. There's a lot of extra icons on the loading screen.
Oh, I don't think I have them, so I think I'm definitely safe enough because normal grass color like.
Yes, 135 liters of fuel you good power.
Keep it on. I want the lights on. Yeah, I want the lights on. Da 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 da. I was cutting grass today with the 130 as well.
No, you weren't.
I was.
No, you weren't.
Those were the topper.
You were topping grass, you weren't cutting grass.
I was cutting grass. Gave a couple of trees and fools to go down and buzz cutting, you know.
I did a bit of topping today myself. More tomorrow, I'd say, when the cows come out at night.
Oh, come on.
Have milk in the morning now, because Heather got the vaccine there today, and they shook after it, so.
I'm gonna get stabbed some of these days soon. That's my last year was.
Getting the second one next month.
I was booking mine last night. Oh, lovely. I thought I was going to avoid having to get it.
Why?
Why? 'Cause, well,
It's only another fucking vaccine, it's not fucking...
one stabbed
Yeah.
twice as well.
You don't know the meaning
Are
of the
you
word.
afraid you need it?
You don't know the meaning of the word fucking stab. The amount of fucking needles that I've had fucking in hospital, it's just a fucking another one for the total one.
You probably stopped feeling it like years ago. You probably enjoy getting needles now instead of getting cut open.
If I had a choice, guys, of getting needle or getting cut open, I think the needle's a bit more of a fucking... Well, my operation was meant to be keyhole, but I don't know how to understand how 37 staples in my chest is what size of key they were using at that stage, like, you know.
Bigfoot must have been doing the surgery.
Then they said at the end of the operation, you still have your belly button, you're alright. Well, what? There was no one told me that I could lose the belly button. What?
What was the operation for?
They removed part of my intestine. Still no, but I still haven't got over the feeling that, you know, someone's had their hand inside of... Yeah. Fuck, I look like a bit of fucking paper or staples. Fuck, they're sore getting out. All they use is a pair of fucking snips is all I can see, look.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what was worse, the staples or getting the catheter taken out. Well, what fucking was the sore fucking?
Some crack pulling that out of. Oh.
Lucky I was unconscious and never went in, Gareth. So, you know. So I haven't been an experience if we were conscious.
Hey, there's people does it for fun. Not quite catheter like, but yeah.
I guarded that. See, for the week I had it in, I guarded that thing like it was a fucking. No one was allowed to go fucking near that.
Some crack going to the toilet with that in. Sure, so Ben sent in this video in the Messenger group chat. Oh, that's just like ages ago, and there was someone pushing a pen out of there.
No, what? We're not going down. Nope, 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 nope. How do you think a female feels when that's different.
There's a big difference there.
That's nature.
Oh,
It's not a fucking, not a bit of fucking PVA tube. We're going. How the hell did they get so hot pipe? No, I don't even want to know how the fuck they get it in there, man. They've done them for rape. Violent. Between that and getting the camera up, you know where that's another tick off the box. Fucking, I can't stop fucking imagining what you said about battle. Oh. Put your signature down. Okay. Just the end of the tip poking out, that's the end of the fucking big pen poking out. Yeah. A novel place to keep your pen, look. People have some weird ass fucking fetishes like them.
Perfect video for this, but I can't find her.
Playing one and, you know, I don't want to see any of your fucking really fucking weird videos.
No, this video is this video will make you laugh so though. On the night, going past.
It 8% there.
There's some lad that one of them, you know, robotic hoovers in his scraper, or not in a scraper, in his tractor cab.
Oh, I saw that.
What?
You know the robotic hoovers?
Yes. Oh, for
Yeah,
fuck's
the lad took one of them with him in the tractor.
Why?
Why not?
That'll be interesting. You go to slam the brakes on the fucking robots behind the brake pedal.
Oh, I bet you some shaft hooker that video took down. Bet you.
The only thing I want to know about this fence is why am I carrying around what looks to be a gaming PC in this right tongue? It does feel very satisfying doing the work yourself instead of just sticking a horseplay worker on. Back to the map where the party hats were in and hunting. After we were quitting, oh, when the sun went down, with the flame from the pipe and tube all night, the field lit brown out. I was watching the other clip out of Two Legends with a dino. Watching that the other night.
Absolutely iconic.
Donkey. Oh. Look at Jimmy's face.
Lost a few ponies. I think someone left the gate open all night.
Yeah. And Jimmy gets fucking his done. They're all there, Donkey. They're all there.
They're all living.
Go on, you girlie. The mighty Ford power, you know, not that out John Deere rubbish, the mighty Ford. I'd love for them to do another video like that, you know.
It was just prime grass meant by it.
Going down the port for a cruise. So much for no
much for no mechanical bother. I know we both thought it at the very same time.
What the fucking John Deere pumping all their fucking fluids onto the ground?
That was only power steering.
I'm surprised they T-dubbed them out the way the fucking Jimmy was rammed it in the port of the fucking on the cruise. Like, I'm surprised it didn't go pop. You see, it's blue, you know, it doesn't. It's still in recovery, even the guy that stole her didn't motor. The T-dub was the star of the show.
Okay.
Coming from nothing and being the fucking second most powerful, you know, what was it Jimmy said? I'm not known for my...
I'm not known the legend for my singing, but I'm known for my handwork and steering wheel.
He made that. Him and the T-dub was just a perfect fucking match.
Try put his fucking head out through the window. The window of the ear.
Didn't put his boot through.
That's air conditioning.
It's either his head or his boot, but it's the 47 a big jump out over and he smashed the window.
It was wasn't it like the small one at the bottom of the door?
Yep.
I know.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh, I love that DVD.
On your girlie.
Donkey tearing the guard and the brake, all the brake is that where.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it the Magnum that broke? Oh, the linkage off on the pit, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think he tried pushing it.
The best part of it, the best part at the start. The best part of it was at the start whenever Jimmy pulls out the box of stuff and he's fucking replaced all the teeth up.
Oh, she was fair worn.
And the shaft that goes through his gearbox, the cog and the or the
yeah.
it's plain in the end.
There was nothing left on it.
He still made her to the end, but you know. Just there was old tractors on the dyno, like they just go right. What was the case was producing? So what was it? Much horsepower, like 500 revs, like fucking 100 and something.
She was at like 240 at the 800 or so.
Oh yeah, she was up. Hang on.
Yeah, that tractor is at about 240 now.
It's the big fucking shudder whenever Jimmy put the teeth off on. You look at his face, what?
Oh yeah.
Me no speak the English.
And fuck off.
Who's this? Who?
This is Mohammed.
He's trying to get me demonetized, you know.
That's a bit racist, Johnny.
We'll deport you.
Man on the cloud. Man, sorry, what? Everyone comes here just for the fucking this, you know, the expert to teach them how to farm, you know.
I know, it's a good thing I showed up.
I'll blame Gareth if that field 17 goes wrong. It's Gareth's fault. I swear to God, Gareth, as soon as I saw Caleb and fucking Cork, I just thought of you guys. That's Gareth. That's definitely fucking Gareth there, look. I'm really interested to see how this barley goes on Welker's farm. It'll be interesting to see how that fucking goes. Yeah, the replacement to the stair, the big cases, some it's nice big case. Hey, Greg's a big lawnmower simulator fan, aren't you? Goodbye.
I'm sorry, but I seen somebody put up some stupid post about that.
I hope it's gonna be MP, so me and Craig got doing studies, you know.
They proceeded to say the game was boring. What do you expect when you're cutting grass on some stupid
It's
video?
it's quite satisfying. I'm actually not afraid to admit that. Like, it's very satisfying. It's a lot better than fucking Power Wash Simulator, you know.
You play, was it Spaceman Simulator or something?
Space engineers?
Space.
What's wrong with that? What?
Wannabe spaceman?
No.
Okay,
he's not.
I'm not saying none of my spaceships have ever made it out of the atmosphere in one piece, but you know, getting there.
He's not a wannabe spaceman. He's just a full-on space cadet.
There's two fucking no, there's 6 spaceships in my save game that are floating out there above the Earth, and they're fucked. I actually reinstalled SnowRunner the other night as well. I thought this field was done, and I realised it's top part. He's done it wrong.
I don't really know, like, don't really know what to think of SnowRunner. It's a good game, but there's just something about MudRunner.
Every time I play MudRunner, I just keep trying to think that how FS would be with that cat. It really annoys me that they can do that kind of graphics. And even the latest update of Cattle and the Crops have kind of turned that down now a bit. The whole getting stuck.
Yeah.
That would be to try and improve the performance, try and make me fucking buy it.
They'll need to do a lot, Greg, because that thing takes a supercomputer to run that in full graphics.
Although I was looking at the thingy, the recommended thingies for it, and they on Steam, and it was like a 970 or something. So you need a powerful enough computer, like.
But when it first came out, I first played it, like, it was really fun. You get really stuck in now since it updated it. It's not the same anymore.
Sure, don't you have a 1050, Greg?
No, I have a 1060.
Sorry, you have 1060. Sure, what are you worrying about?
I was just saying, a 970 is still a good card, even though it's old.
But if they recommend
some serious power.
If they recommend a 970, you're fucking gonna have to have a 1080 to run it.
I only have an i5. I say only, it's still better than the laptop, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at it and see if I can switch that Geo around, because it does annoy me, you know.
I guess
What Geo are you using?
The Northern Ireland.
Whoever makes MGO is like special.
Well, this is the Northern Ireland Geo, Greg, and like there's only 2 or 3 days in a 6-day season, or 6-day, yeah. There's only 2 days out of them I can't sew. I can sew in the middle one. I can sew fucking like all year round, basically.
What was basically impossible to do anything.
I tried the Northern Ireland one, I think it was in Shamrock, and there was literally no chance of me getting crops in the ground because it never warmed up.
Fuck, I can fucking... Yeah, I can plant, but...
It was always too cold, and then it snowed, and it was just a disaster.
I started one in Greenwich, first day of spring, fucking snowed.
I don't mind if it snows the first day of spring as long as it's gone by the 6th day.
Oh
Even
no,
still, like,
this stuff hung about.
Hello. Now I guess
Wow.
crippling depression.
Hey, crippling depression.
Oh, I'm fucking crippling depression. I want to kill myself all day, every day. Ho ho.
Hey,
You
what
know-
a running at
You know, dudes, it's okay not to be okay, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know
It's
that's why you
time.
bought that trailer? Or
Dudes,
fumble.
dudes, let's start talking.
If you're in that state of mind, this is the last place you want to be, really.
Yeah.
I want to kill myself, do it then. Go for it.
Know what the ball is.
Shake back, you shake back.
That's Greg and Samaritan, I want to kill myself. You haven't got the balls. Yeah, what are you doing? Bet you.
The thing about Teams VK is you go thinking about it before you leave it. You're literally have a new rope off Amazon bought.
Would you know
I
that's
can't
the
wait-
best
I can't wait
experience
till-
or what?
I can't wait till Dutch starts working and up some absolute holy a place.
No, I see dudes will wait an hour week.
Dudes, you be the kind of person. You be the kind of person that would fucking buy a rope that's a meter too fucking long. You hit the fucking ground.
No, imagine you want a rope around and jump off a cliff when it's too long.
Well, then you'd have a fucking shit fucking time. Like.
Yeah, sure you'll know how long you need to
Sure,
the
there's
next
that
time.
video. There's that
Well,
video.
if you're going up a cliff and you're trying to kill yourself, you're not. It's gonna end up the same way, like so. You know.
There's a video of the boy going bungee jumping and the instructor forgot to put the bungee rope
Oh
on.
my god.
Yeah, that video was hilarious.
It might have been funny for everyone looking at it, but can you imagine the man who jumped off?
No,
Kicked him
because
at the
he's
plane and there's
probably
nothing
dead.
attached.
He didn't see the funny side of it.
It's the one the guy that went as soon as he went to jump, they had a spare rope, and as he jumped over threw the other rope over the side. No, like, you'd be shipwrecking yourself fucking whole way down, like.
No, it's whenever.
Oh no, it's mean like he's tied on one rope and they trunk the other one
They
down.
tried to tuck the spare one over to say I think that it was the one that wasn't tied.
Oh.
Sure,
My
I-
laptop's over after I'd given up again. Marky, get the tech support going, get the phone.
I seen man and there was boys in Australia doing like that base jumping or whatever, like when you jump off bridges and then you've got a parachute. I got honest to God, this boy went to do it right and this guy stopped at the last minute. He hadn't even like sure they've got like the mad harnesses that go around their legs, so obviously they can't fall out. The boy never even done one, he was about to jump off a bridge. So that probably went straight out the thing.
All those ones that does all that jumping, like up in skyscrapers, like the jumping across, like all those. Oh, no, I can't even watch. Those are just. I but I get the shivers even watching them.
So
Yeah,
there's ones
the-
doing like that
The
video. was the same.
adrenaline rush would be actually.
Oh
mental.
yeah, but Greg, it's all very well watching it, like, but
Oh, I wouldn't trust myself with it.
a mate
That's
of mine went to do like a charity parachute jump, and we were with him on the ground, and he told the instructor, like, when we get up here, you're gonna have to kick me out of this plane. Just kick me. I'm not gonna jump. You just fucking boot me. They got up, they fucking booted him out of the plane.
Sure, that same video there was ones they were like rock climbing or something, and someone just leaps off the edge, and the point that they snap to he goes with him.
I would love to do a bungee jump, but you'd have to literally knock me out or punch me or something to get me off it.
I see Dad going on it.
That would give fucking guards great fucking pleasure, and that.
That's like my father buying the new tractor.
Yeah, Russell and Diesel's videos class when he's got the Hilux out with Diesel brothers and they're broke down and he's just sat there going, oh, some folk won't make it, and he just pans round and they're sat at the front of their pickup trying to fix it.
Thunder dudes.
Sound.
I like the one where he went out into the sea with his.
Oh, aye.
It's absolutely mental, like, that Hilux and just took everything.
Sure, Thingy's one was the same. Top Gears.
I know, but it's absolutely mental, like.
I don't know what those Cummins engines can take in standard internals. It's amazing what those things can fucking generate.
That's some songer.
Isn't it just?
It was like Alistair said when he first got his RAM,
Oh.
he says you can boost down to 1,000 horse with the standard internal.
Oh, is that song that's just started appearing on TikTok? That Thundering?
Yeah.
Ah, class.
Oh, the tickety talks are back, brother. If he says it's too big, I'm gonna kill him. It's too big.
Wait, who's it by?
Oh, I love that part.
Some girl.
I'm just typing in some girl and see what comes up.
Type in Thunder, right? What are you looking it up on?
I'm
It's-
just looking away.
It's by Gabri Ponte.
Yeah.
Type in 2 girls, 1 cup.
It's got like a black and green thunder looking thumbnail.
Thunderclap, boom, boom. What's that, Battleship? Boom. You've been thunderstruck. Oh, sorry.
Or is it she going in there holding the hand and just going the way,
Is it not just called
yeah,
Thunderstruck?
that's good.
I always, Marky updates, Windows updates, always, any update I ever do screws down something over it.
Gabri Ponte.
Got
Aye.
me punter and you what? You punted or what?
She told him the truth about the nuts.
Gabri Ponte.
Punted her up to Gunter. What map you on, Greg?
Shelton.
Ooh.
Slinging shit.
I must send you a link as well. For
For what?
you can test the map as well. Meadow Grove. Extended.
No too shabby.
Fucking massive now, like. That's
Yeah,
jeez.
that 2300 gallon high spec that 4D mods make looks absolutely class.
It does.
Oh, it's the boom for me. Oh, no, boom looks.
The only thing I wish is they would fix it for the slurry mod. If you could use that,
Yeah.
if you could use the boom and the pipe.
Yeah.
It's as straight as a bloody roundabout, Clarkson.
Oh
Just
yeah,
use a
actually.
fucking roundabout.
What have you been doing? What you told me? Yeah, what have you been doing? Have you just going straight on down? No, I've been going round. I told you not to do that.
It's not even straight.
No,
It's just straight as a fucking roundabout.
Everyone from the road's gonna see it. No, they can't. They haven't cut the edges. They can't.
How about Artist Gabri Ponte or whatever?
Yeah.
But for some reason they have a song and it's called Rabbit Hole.
Right.
You like things
In all fairness, see, in all fairness, in the whole the 8 or whatever serial episodes of Clarkson, the best part of the whole thing was whenever Jared, the guy was in the combine.
Yeah.
That was the best fucking.
The fact that he's wearing a mask too.
That was the best part. It was in fucking station.
Here, nor at the end when Gerald actually finally just speaks normal.
He's like, alright, here, I'm going to hook on Colby, I'm going to Colby, and just like, no, I thought you were going to a party in London.
I say for Clarkson, that's just, and I know it's stressful with the money and all, but that must be the most relaxed he's been in years, you know.
But it's not stressful because it's just tax evasion. The more money he sinks into that there, the better off he is.
I think was just that he showed people what goes behind the small part of the farming, like it.
Young Lampard can use a pure brute, yeah, you.
I love that tractor, I have to say.
This is a reeky bosso.
I like it.
See the reeky or just how it burst into the shed.
Aye,
Pops
aye.
all over the place.
I wouldn't drive those out silly dudes, but when it was a Lambo, it was definitely nicer, like. Dudes, you should buy a Lambo.
By the sound of things, I should probably pay to watch Life on Fire.
Dudes, you should buy a Lambo, then you can tell all the girls in the bars you
don't
drive a
even need
Lambo.
to, you get a free trial on Amazon. You just have to remember to cancel it before it starts charging.
Garage speaking feature, ain't so.
Yeah.
There just has 40 different accounts, all on free trial.
Because there only is like a rate episodes, like you haven't watched them, like
I watched them all that night. I watched them all on the night they came out.
not everyone's like no
I
social
don't,
life.
I don't watch by like Saturday
You know what,
afternoon.
Gareth? My boss pays Clarkson's wages. You know that?
Does he?
Yeah.
But you don't
He
have
also
a boss
pays your
currently.
wage.
Well, that's neither here nor there, but you know.
How would you do? Batter your foreman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I batted him with an Amazon bag.
No, he was chucking parcels at grannies.
Nice surprise.
So many perk of the job. But
Absolute hooliganism.
if I filmed in that if I filmed loading right in the loading bay, you would never bag our Amazon parcel again.
I don't really care if they thrust about as long as I still get there in one
People
piece.
jumping on them and fucking punching them.
Oh, it's alright, because they all, like, you buy a full case.
Oh, it comes in a fucking 6 foot by 6 foot box.
Yeah. You get, like, say you, like, my wheel, for example, right? The box that came in was probably twice the size of the box the wheel came in.
Don't worry, we're saving the environment by running electric cars, but yet that steering wheel, you got cut a tree to fucking package a fucker.
Yeah. Find out that fucking paper stuff then beside it, and then the size of the box.
Car that fucking takes that package and I can, yeah, it does.
Sure, I bought a 24 pack of Boost off of Amazon. And you want to see the size of that box I got wet?
But the 40 footer pulled up before it came in.
Yeah. And it was full of them airbags.
Airbag? Oh, yeah.
Must have been like 100 bags full of air.
You know what to do then in the future?
Amazon contributing to the fucking rubbish. People must just the guy delivered delivered to the same house like every fucking week. People must just buy stuff constantly of Amazon.
But is there like many folk buy food deliveries on it?
Wouldn't know. They're all in the same cardboard box. You wouldn't fucking know.
You realise they're not supposed to open packages.
Johnny sat there with a prime tape. Nah, that's not worth anything.
We're not trusted with the fucking too, right?
Well, mind reader. Well, mind reader. I know, because it seemed to know everything about me, like.
But you're always on a tickety talk tips, you know.
What are you up to lately?
The whole one video.
Finger
Uh, This is, I heard this is always on TikTok. Oh, the bits broke down again today. Oh, no, what are you?
His TikTok was all of 5 seconds long.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it? Oh,
it was.
It's literally just about a reek. Like,
The mad reek out of the dice, but
there's more in my Volvo.
blue smoke.
There's more reek out of fucking forklifts at work.
There's more reek out of fucking Marky's fucking bite.
Oh Christ, she's...
No wonder that thing's getting
More
one
read
on.
than fucking Johnny's Spark.
Probably more power in my farts like...
Marky, you should invest in one of those electric scooters.
Fuck off.
They're fucking class.
They're fucked, that's what townies use.
I maybe
Yeah.
bought one, like I went on it, like I was pretty impressive, but
Johnny, your fucking electric scooter wouldn't pull 5 lads up the hill, would it?
probably would.
Well, actually,
The electric fucking has very much good torque, like.
You pulled 5 lads.
The call.
Oh yeah.
All at once, Marky, you're fucking
Oh,
hell.
fuck off.
No, obviously, Mark.
Marky, did you take
This is more chance of you getting home.
did you take the full load, Marky, did you?
I mean, you have to
Fuck
remember, like, he's got one in between each friend, like,
Poor boys walking about like faking the Americans just to come for Japan.
No, no.
Fucking the marshmallow man out of fucking Ghostbusters, Marky look like.
No. Actually, I had a packet right.
Marky going to the house on a fucking warm day and a wetsuit on.
No, not at all. That's your daytime job these days. Yeah, are you fucking working at home this winter? What's
No.
What, you get sacked?
No, I'm waiting on a transfer.
Where? Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Here, fucking on bus must be broken down, are they? No saying this USB stick.
I can't fucking... God,
Yeah.
some fucker in the fucking your postal service then just got a brand new fucking splitter.
No, Max,
Yeah.
you send them the money.
It'd be fuck. It sits down in the betcha.
We might be going back to Dublin again.
Back to that shithole.
I know.
Full of packed bastards. Sorry, I had racist. Well,
But it's the truth, so it's all right.
You know whose TikToks are really shit?
Do you know what the only good thing about Dublin is, Marky? You can get food any time without being on the bikes.
anywhere you want. Food.
Oh, is that? There's a pizza place called the Fire Station, which was nice.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure wasn't a fucking ambulance there now. Or not an ambulance. A fire lorry.
Right, time to service the fence. She's done 25 hours. Or-
Jesus Christ. Anyone for ETS?
No.
Don't have all the DLCs on that.
Ah, don't who brought in another DLC.
Iberia.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's
£2,500 to fucking service the fucker.
You know whose TikTok has got really shit?
I'll be fucking cold.
Lauren Ennis's.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't know who that
She
is.
is a satyr.
Don't know who it is and don't care who it is.
You know whose videos that got real shite? Keep me cold.
I can't get into that Larson's farm. I can't.
What's new in
No, they're
2021?
Harvey in the soft turn again, but I'm definitely a soft turn up on her.
It's a bit better now. She's got all the horses back. All the ponies are back.
Ah, they're going to look
Who's the other one?
She's a
Oh, you
funky
ain't-
monkey.
We went through this one night.
what do you call her? Ashland something.
Oh jeez.
What do you mean? Oh, jeez.
Oh, gee,
Well,
that
lads,
was fine.
me and Bob, and we love Ropio.
Well, it could be worse. It could be Lauren going, don't be degrading yourself, calling yourself a cab slag. You don't need to do that.
Is that literally a new thing? Like in the last year?
No, it's
What?
the last like
Couple of months?
3 weeks she's decided
Yeah, I'm sure that's the
she's
first
going to
time
take
I've
it
heard
upon
like last
herself and
month.
just be an absolute snowflake.
But if you seen her first TikTok, you'd think, Jesus Christ.
Jesus
She
Christ.
was
back.
promoting it, and now she's against it.
Or do you ever look at no Care Lily or...
Oh,
Yeah, but
he's
jeez.
funny. He's funny.
He's getting fair and iron though himself.
Yeah.
Colin
him-
Moore and Henry Kavanagh,
oh,
between the three of them,
Jesus,
every
they
day it's just like, right now lads,
It's just
you don't want to
going
be
on.
minding yourselves in the road, not be on the phone, like,
Yeah.
and we're going to put cameras facing the driver and a dash cam
Oh,
and all the
yeah.
contractors, yo.
That is the biggest load of bollocks ever.
Yeah.
No, but like before they started doing that there, Care was funny.
Oh yeah.
Well, he was a bit.
Does the crops go back with crop destruction?
No.
No.
No,
Mine is. For some fucking
Are you
reason.
fucking special?
that's not crops, that's weeds.
That's not, it's oats.
That's wild oats.
Well, it depends, because sometimes your crop destruction only sets it back at group stage. Doesn't like trump it.
I'm really
Oh,
fucking worried about this fucking field where it says that it's ready to harvest in the second
Oh,
day
yeah.
of winter.
Oh, me fucking balls are strangled. Not that you needed to know that would what harm.
Hanging yourself off the rafters by your balls wouldn't be advised.
Marky, you're not meant to put the wee rubber things around that you use for the sheep, you know, that's... The look in Clarkson's face whenever she was doing that.
No, it's whenever Clarkson's walked through the thing, he's like, to think there could be little sheep testicles all over this field.
Thank fuck it's Friday. Well, actually it's not, it's Thursday. Friday and tomorrow. Have enough of this fucking shit.
Marky, I got a game for you to play.
Oh Christ, what's this?
Lawnmower Simulator. You always like those kind of games.
Mark, what's wrong with you? You're working on a spud farm, you're being kept off the road away from the police.
I don't know why, they have me whipped.
Whatever they're into in that farm.
Oh,
Jesus, we ain't fucking seen that.
Marky walks into the farm and hand him a fucking latex suit. What?
Mark. Green.
Like one of the spuds in their jacket.
What?
Or a balance fetishes, but you know.
Mercury. Oh jeez, I got it right first time. What a fuck.
I never get those passwords
Well,
fucking
actually,
right.
it's kind of funny because every password for everything is the same as that. So there you go. You have my password to everything ever.
We all know it now anyway.
Yeah, but good luck getting email, right? 9 different emails.
Right, time to drive my Lambo. Yeah,
But
bye.
if you went to the bank and get into his bank account for something, anyways.
Oh, we're getting paid this weather.
Sure,
What?
he has more work than you.
Oh, what?
That wouldn't be hard, bro.
There's my free rack there. The
Actually,
bank
no.
is supposed to be your mother now for the dinner.
If it's payday today, let's see how much I got. Right, AIB, yeah, come on. Quick balance. I got, what, for a week's work I got 300 quid.
Ah, that's too bad.
Hey, Marky, so now, you know, hello,
Oh! Fucking hell, my steering wheel just fell off. Christ. Fuck me, that scared me. What are you saying?
Alright, lad, how's it going, Marky? How's it?
Just because you're working, just you're too much of a load.
You can now become a member of mate of what?
Yeah. Only that first day in early trying to get money out.
Like, what are you really gonna spend the money on? Any bike that's gonna break down, or a chipper, or you know?
Yeah, Timber, that's about it.
Aye, new motorbike that he's gonna write off in like a week.
A week? Doesn't even go to the fucking yard.
You're very good on bets, and you only get like 3 days out of it.
Greg, we're 2 weeks in, the Popo still haven't got me. Well, they came close.
No,
Definitely got
I'm going about the post getting you. I'm on about, you know, like, send that thing Mach 1 into a tree.
Nah, she's only 125.
Only?
Yeah.
What was your bike?
60 odd.
When you still fucking wrecked it? So.
Oh no, the bike is serious speed this weather. Went from a 54 tooth sprocket down to 32, which equals topped out beside one of the lads at 80 kilometer an hour. And yes, there's still no brakes.
You must be going through fucking shoes like you're going out of fashion.
No, it's just you just don't slow down this weather. You just pray to God it's not that cylinder.
No,
Right.
man, Drew, he was here.
I
Yeah.
want 14. Your boy Adam. Huh?
I don't think he uses her for a whole lot.
Still helping on raking, the only other things he's done since.
I'm gonna head away there, lads and talk.
No water.
Alright, so
Luck. Your boy Alan Black that was on Farm Fix there. He they've changed the 412 to a 414 or 416. On they got a T6. I think as well.
Who's Adam Black?
You know,
Black contract.
black, yeah, black.
At the
Black.
FR was it?
Yeah,
Was that the one who was like a load of young lads or something?
yeah,
There was a lad in
Yeah,
the
man.
mask and some girls.
yeah. That was
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Adam's wee sister.
I know.
Do you know?
I know.
I think they got a T6 instead of getting the deer.
Ah, wise man.
Not surprised at that.
I'm not surprised. Well, the price, but like they were looking at a 155R, not a T6.
Are
No,
deers
that's
actually
not
gone
surprising.
stupid deer this weather?
Huh?
Are deers gone stupid deer this weather?
Mark Everett stopped stupid deer.
There's
No,
like
but
10,
like-
10 grand or 20 grand difference between John Deere and New Holland.
Because the boss was telling me he was on by changing one of the small masses. They priced like maybe 145 instead of stupid.
It's like 120 or something for like top of the range 155R. And it's like 90 or 100 for a top of the range. Not even sure if that's top of the range New Holland though. That's the only thing.
Sure, 2 top of the range deers, seen a bit of bad luck, you know what I mean?
Right?
What
Two of
happened
road,
there?
two of road heat tractors got torched.
Here. One of them Adams by any chance?
No. No. No.
They were what Greg with the tours the day after they got their insurance renewed.
No, I don't know where they were sitting, like, actually, when I didn't get left out the yard, like, but I take it they were probably sat in their yard, because they don't leave anyone leaving in the field, leave anyone sitting in the field, like.
You'd be fairly sickened about that.
They will be top spec too, like.
Actually,
Probably it was probably
what went on
two.
fire?
It was probably two 155s as well.
What went on fire around here today?
Then again, he does have 5 of.
That's 40%.
Yeah.
Oh, something went on fire here today. Can't think what it was.
Your balls, probably.
You,
Your shoes?
Sam?
Actually, yeah, the socks were getting very warm there the other day. Like, you drop the shoe and the heat comes up through. Then it's bad. I wore through the whole sole and I wore through the socks, so it turned out my skin was going to slow me down. That didn't end well.
You can't put fucking brakes on the fucking thing.
Johnny, why would I do that?
Save your fucking shoes and your feet.
Yeah, but your brakes slow you down, don't they?
I think the first
That's the
ever-
that's generally what they're used for, you know.
the first ever 8480 in person today.
84,
You want a gold star, do you?
Wait, no, I've just never seen one before.
Massey 8480.
No,
No,
a
fucking
Fendt,
Fender crest up.
a Fendt 8480.
There could be more than a fucking man.
Come on now, Mark. The proof is in fun whenever you say 8480.
Is-
Obviously, it's going to be a man.
Is that a DAF? Is it?
That makes
No.
you.
Not a mark, huh? Or now Renault, they're now fucking Volvo.
It's a Diamond Doom, not a Renault.
I was meant to ring that
Diamond
from
Diamond
actually the new,
Doom and an Ovlov.
to the new Diamond
What's
Doom.
an Oakfield?
Volvo, Ovlov.
The new Diamond Doom coming next week, I think.
Nothing wrong with a diamond, you.
No, he says they're best up in the air.
Or
They're
Renault.
more, yeah, they're well more comfortable.
No, but sure, those people run them Renault. Like, sure, there's us we wearing our third.
He got what? He's 2 201s, 2 202s, and one coming there next month.
The only problem with our last Renault was what happened at the end of it.
You must like them then.
Well, he says the mark. He says the wiring shit on them. They always give wiring problems. The DAF, he says he can't complain. What else?
Yeah, that's fuck.
Mark, DAF, Renault, yeah.
Have you ever had a Scania?
No.
I'm not surprised at that.
He said he wouldn't touch one.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that, like, generally if you have a Merc, a DAF, and a Renault, you don't generally tend to have Scania.
He had Volvo as well, but, well, he had 2 Volvo, but that was,
Sure, Renaults are basically just Volvos.
yeah. Oh no, he said if he could pick any up in the air for comfort wise, he'd take the fucking Renault. What else is there? Sure, I think there's 4 or 5 marks. There's 2 DAFs and then 5 Renaults. And I think he only started 3 years ago.
He's definitely doing the funny business.
No. He's not that type of person.
Why is he the kind of person who goes to mass or something?
I'd say not too. Actually, yeah, they would go down Sunday. Whatever he had.
Don't be there every Sunday, but they go more than just Christmas Eve.
Yeah, like you said. There you said it. Here, someone remember these numbers they call out, alright? And not the ones on mummer, the ones they say loud. Right, 8.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
7. 6.5. Then 8. Alright, call them out.
8.
8, yeah.
7.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
6 and 3/4.
Fuck off. 6.5. What
6
else?
and a half, and then
Then
8.
7. No, 8. Right. What's that? 36 out.
You did homework or something?
No, I'm doing me average.
You mean to tell me your boss trusts you to count your own hours?
Yes. Multiplied by 7.
I done fucking 200 hours last week.
Mark sat there. When did I finish? I'll just say I finished the new. At 1 in the morning.
Good lad. Earned the old 270 euro for 4 days.
No, but see, Greg, watch how we do.
Well, that's gonna be me for this stream. I want to say thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and yeah, hope to see you all again on the next stream. So, bye for now.